if you open any pipeline, where is that pipe? Can you please tell me where our tasks will get executed? This is one pipeline. Can you please tell me where our tasks will get executed? Where all build pipeline tasks are getting executed?
Publish notified.
It is on an agent, na guys? Where all these tasks will get executed? Who will execute all the tasks?
Agent.
Agent is nothing but a virtual machine given by Microsoft. Yes, correct or not? Don't you know it? If you look at any pipeline, if you click this pipeline, can you please tell me what's happening here? Anyone, what's happening there?
Initializing.
We will get an agent, correct or not? We'll get an agent from Microsoft. Then what's happening in this task?
From the source to S folder. From master to S.
We are copying the source code from my local DevOps repository to the agent S folder, correct? This S, where can I find this S?
Source folder.
Source folder on?
A1S.
On my agent, correct or not, Rahul?
Right.
And after this, what's happening here?
It's installing the software.
Then?
It's building up.
When you're building it, what's happening there?
A1, it is A1A.
A build folder will be created. Where it will be created in the same S folder, correct?
And build and then A1A.
Then you will move it to A1A. That is nothing but your drop, correct?
Right.
So actually, creation of all these folders and everything is happening in the agent or in the VM which was given to us, correct or not?
Right.
But here the problem here is, and who has given this agent to us? Microsoft. Who has given this agent to us? Microsoft. No?
Microsoft, yes.
But there are some limitations with this agent.
Correct.
Look at here.
So we need to create our own.
Yeah, we need to create our own agent with the help of the VM. You will be creating your own VM and you will be using that as an agent.
So in this, what are all the disadvantages?
Yeah, we will discuss that out. The first disadvantage is 10 GB of storage. If you look at here, VM is nothing but a virtual machine. That agent is nothing but a VM, correct? Given by the Microsoft. Is it correct or not?
Yeah.
And guys, we all know when we are running this task on that agent should require some space. Will you agree?
Right.
Definitely, because first we are copying the source code from our DevOps repo to the S folder. If it contains 2 GB, do we need to copy the entire 2 GB to the agent?
Right.
Yes, we need to. Complete code should be transferred to that agent. Then it will build it. It will create the build folder where it will create in the agent itself, correct?
Right.
So if it is .NET project, you know, na, publish folder will also be created in the agent, correct?
Right.
But assume you have a bigger project. The size of this project is 9.5 GB. The first task, you copied everything to the agent, 9.5 has been copied. When you build it, when the agent builds it, the new build folder size is, for example, 1 GB. So what should be the total size on the agent? 9.5, 1 GB, it's 10.5, correct?
Right.
But there won't be space available on the agent. Only 10 GB space will be there in the agent. If you are trying to store more space, what will happen? That pipeline will fail. Are you getting my point? Okay. This task, it will execute it because 9.5 GB, it can be copied.
So software server will have only 10 GB is the max. Yeah,
max 10 GB. If your source of project is more than that, or if your intermediate files, build or publish are more than that, then it won't take. That particular task will get failed. Clear? Okay. Clear or not?
Yes, yes.
Good. Now what we need to do? So that is one problem. If you are a big project, so you can't use Microsoft given agent, correct? That is only one problem. Let me tell you the second problem. Each job can run up to 60 minutes. What is the meaning of that? If you come back here, we have ran a lot of pipelines. If you look at this pipeline, how much time it has taken to run? 1 minute 20 seconds only, correct? Complete time to execute the whole pipeline, how much time it has taken? How much time, guys? Only 1.26 seconds, correct or not? But guys, if it's a very simple project, so it has taken only 1 minute 26 seconds. But assuming if there's a big project, can it take more time to execute? more size, project size is more. It needs to copy 9 GB. So will it take more time to copy the files to the server or to the VM?
Yeah.
Definitely. So the creation of the build folder, the creation of the publish folder. So if the complex and big projects, the time taken to complete the build pipeline will also be more. But here the problem is, if this pipeline takes more than an hour, this pipeline will fail. Or you get my point?
Right.
For example, there's a complex project. Till this point, it has taken almost 1 hour. So all these tasks will fail because it will never run. It will shut down. That means any pipeline should be completed within 1 hour. If you are increasing the time, then it will fail. Clear?
Right.
That is the second problem with the Microsoft given agent, guys. And the third problem, can you see? Only 1800 minutes per month we can use. That means, for example, this is my repo, this is my pipeline. Assume to run one pipeline, it is taking an hour. And if there is a programmer, guys, actually you will be having programming team, correct? Not a single programmer. There will be at least 3 to 4 programmers who work on a single project, correct? Guys, correct or not? And each person, what they will do, they will develop a part of the project. Is it correct, guys? And each time, what will happen, guys, when they try to change something in the repo, automatically a pipeline will run. What happens, guys, if there are 6 programmers, the pipeline takes 1 hour to run. These 6 programmers have pushed something into the repo. That means the pipeline ran for 6 hours. Are you getting my point, Rahul? Rahul?
Yes, sir.
So one day it has taken 6 hours to run. Second day 6 hours, third day 6 hours. In that way, in the first 5 hours, the pipeline has run for 30 hours. Are you getting my point?
Correct.
On 6th day, when you try to run, it will not run. Because only 1800 minutes or 30 hours you can run in a month. So from 7th day, you can't run the pipeline. You have to wait until that month over. Are you getting my point?
Right.
So again, these are all basic problems with the Microsoft hosted agent. Yeah. Actually, guys, we can pay Microsoft get for more number of hours and all those things, but it's very costly. You can't do that. So guys, if actually in real time, what will happen? 95% of the projects, Microsoft given VM is more than enough, guys, because all pipelines can be completed within an hour. No pipeline will take more than 1 hour, but there will be very less complex projects which needs more time to run. Are you getting my point, Rahul?
Yes, sir.
So because of these 3 problems, what we need to do? We have to create our own VM and we have to make that turn that into an agent. Did you get my point?
Yes.
This is again asked. It's a very favorite questions in the interviews. They will ask, have you ever created? That agent is known as self-hosted agent. There are 2 types of agents. One is Microsoft hosted agent. Second one is self-hosted agent. Okay. Okay, Rahul?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us create one self-hosted agent. How to create it? Very easy.
The second one, which one is?
What?
Second one, you told self. You told 2 points.
One is Microsoft hosted agent, which currently we are using. Second one is self-hosted agent. Self-hosted agent means the VM which we create will act like an agent. In the interview, they will ask, have you ever created any self-hosted agent? And what is the reason behind it? So what reason will you will tell, guys? Can anyone tell? Why you have to create your own agent?
One is space.
First is space. How much free space is available on the Microsoft hosted agent?
Is the maximum.
Maximum how much space?
10 GB.
10 GB. What is the second problem?
Second problem is time taken.
How much time a pipeline can take to run? Max time?
Like the minimum project, like if it is a small project, it is running in 1 minute. If it goes beyond the big one, like if it is 10 GB, more than 10 GB, 20 GB and all, it may take more time actually. So
how much time it can take? Any pipeline can take.
Right.
How much time a pipeline can take to complete successfully?
Minutes.
1 hour, correct?
15.
1 hour. Any pipeline should get completed within an hour. If it crosses that hour, it will fail. That is the second problem. Clear? Clear.
Developers are working in a queue.
Only 30 hours you can use. One pipeline, only 30 hours. You can't use more than 30 hours, correct? If you complete that quota in the first week of the month, for the rest 3 weeks, you have to sit idle. Clear?
Right.
Now let us create our own agent. How you will create? Very simple. First, let us create. Guys, I have one question. If I want to decrease the time of any pipeline, what can I do? Any idea? Currently, it is taking 50 minutes. I want to make that to 20 minutes. So how can I do that? Any idea?
Compress the folder.
No. increase the capacity or configuration of the VM. 2 CPUs can work in 1 hour. If you increase 4 CPU, it can be finished in 30 minutes. Correct or not? High
when we take machine.
Are you getting my point?
When we do our own virtual machine, right?
Yeah, that can be done with our own VM, not with the Microsoft hosted VM. Correct?
Customization is done in time.
Yeah, if you look at here, I can change CPUs, I can change space, I can change anything. If it's up to you. If it is 50 GB, also no problem. I can create a VM with a space 50 GB. Can I do that? Yes, I can do that. If you go to, not this size, I can increase the size. Are you getting my point or not?
Right.
If it is our VM, there is no restriction. If you want to, you can run a pipeline for 2 hours, nothing will happen. If you want to speed it up, how can you speed it up? You simply increase the configuration of VM. The same task can be completed within 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Only problem, if you create a higher configured VM, you have to pay more. But performance is more important than the price for some of the products. Yes, correct or not?
Right.
Yeah.
So, let us create our own VM. Subbu, can you hear me? In the chat, you said unable to hear.
Yeah, right now I can able to hear, sir.
So Rahul, tell me a few joined just now. Rahul, tell me what are we trying to do today?
So we are trying to do our own virtual machine to avoid 3 disadvantages in a normal cloud.
Normal Microsoft hosted agent. With the normal Microsoft hosted agent, okay? Okay, Rahul?
Yes.
Yeah. So wait for a minute. Let us create this VM.
Sir, one general question.
Yeah.
It's like in our company, there is a thing going on actually, DevOps interviews.
Okay.
Can I say, I can give a hint to HR or like I can't do it now because like I don't know about Terraform.
No, don't do it. Don't take any DevOps job now.
Okay. No. If I give an option, I'll get an interview.
But don't do it now. You have to wait at least for 20 more days. Then you can attend for an interview. Don't do it now because you haven't learned anything now.
I'll wait for
wait for another 3 weeks, bro. Then only you attend the interview. First learn everything, then join.
Right.
Correct? Yeah. Now, let me connect to that way. We haven't learned anything, bro. We haven't started the main topics.
Okay. Yeah.
They're all very basic.
The Docker is there.
Yeah, you haven't seen load balancer. You haven't seen anything. These are all very small topics. Nah? So with this knowledge, you can't crack any interview. Whatever knowledge you have till now, that is not enough.
But it is very interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting. If you practice, if you regularly attend, then it's very interesting.
I think at least 1 month it will take time, sir.
Yeah, it will take at least 1 month to attend for an interview. To attend. Because you don't know anything. We have just started, and what we have, you only know how to create pipelines and a few app services, function apps, DB in the cloud, but you have actual topics which we use in our projects that you haven't seen anything. Okay. Now, yeah, that's the reason. Guys, come regularly. Why most of you guys are not coming? Is there any problem? Earlier, everyone used to attend, but now very less are turning up. I don't know why. Okay. So what we need to install here, guys, after you log into any VM?
IIS.
Yes, I need to install an IIS web server.
Yeah, IIS.
Internet Information Service. It's like a web server. If you don't have it, you can't deploy any website to a VM. To host any website in our VM, we should have this role installed. How will you install? Go here, under server roles. There is this IIS role.
Next.
Install. So you are installing IIS. with all HTTP features and everything. If you don't have this, you can't deploy anything, guys, to a Windows server. Okay, let us, it will take some time. Meanwhile, let us come back to here. Here, guys, to create your self-hosted agent. I want to create a self-hosted agent. How will you do that? First, guys, there will be two types of agents. One is build agent and release agent. So when you create a self-hosted agent, you need to create two separate agents. You can't use the same build agent to run the release pipeline, guys. For build pipeline, there will be one build agent. For release pipeline, there will be one release agent. Okay, you will be having two agents. When it comes to the self-hosted agent, there will be two agents. Okay. So today, release agent is very easy when you compare with build agent. So for today, we will see the release agent. Tomorrow, we will see the build agent. Now, guys, if you look at here, I want to create a new release pipeline. In this particular artifact.
Your laptop charger is very low.
Oh, yeah. Let me try. If you look at here, general, guys, this is my agent, correct? This is what type of agent is this? This is, if you select this, this will be Microsoft hosted agent, correct or not? Guys, so now I don't want it. I don't want this. I'll remove it because I'm not using Microsoft hosted agent. So what you need to do, you need to go and add a deployment group job. This you have to add. To add it, guys, first, you need to have a deployment group job. If you look at here, this go in the same section of pipelines, deployment groups, click new, give a name. Create. And after you create that, one script will be shown to you. This is the registration PowerShell script. If you're creating on Windows or Linux, select Windows. Then check this box. Don't forget to do this. Whatever script which will come to you, you just copy the script to the clipboard. Open your this thing, your VM. You simply go and click on the Windows PowerShell. Right click. Run as an administrator. And here, guys, you simply execute that script. Press enter. Now, what will it do? It will create a folder called 𝐂𝐮 agent in the C drive. Look at here. This is Azure. Okay. What, Rahul?
Where we got that script?
We got it from the DevOps account. Now, this is the DevOps account.
Sir.
From this deployment group, when I create new deployment group, this script has come. Correct? You just copy the script, paste it here. If you look at here, what's happening? What will happen? You will be creating one agent in the C drive of this VM with the folder 𝐂𝐮 agent. Now, you just deployment group job for an agent. If you want to give any name, you can press yes. Otherwise, simply type enter, guys. Successfully added agent. Then again, press enter. It is asking us to tell us the service type, which should be unrestricted. You simply press enter, don't do anything else. Then again, press enter. That is for the file system, NT authority file system. You just press enter. Just a minute, what happened? Enter the system. Okay, now it is done. Install and create. Finally, press enter, guys. The final one is, do you want to prevent the service starting immediately? I don't want to prevent. So that is the reason press enter. You have to type 4 enters, guys. Hit enter 4 times. Then what will happen? A new agent will be created here. If you look at here, you see this is the agent which you have created. Relay agent VM1, which is currently online. That means it is currently running. Okay. Now what you need to do? This is an agent. Where is this agent, guys?
In the server.
In the VM, in the server. It is running in the server. Now, what will I need to do? You create a new release pipeline. Add any drops. Here, now I don't want to use it. I don't want to use this, so I'll remove it. Now add deployment group job, which is nothing but your relay agent VM1. Select it. That is it. And whatever task you want to add, you have to add here. I want to, okay, here, guys, where you want to deploy your project? I can either deploy to my VM or I can deploy my project to app service. Correct or not? Guys, correct or not? If it is for your VM, which folder will have the project code?
Artifact.
Which folder in your VM will have the project code in it or artifact in it?
Build folder.
No, bro.
Yeah, it will be dropped.
It will be in init www root. Na?
Root folder.
Whatever
Right.
you copy, you will copy here. Na?
Root. Yeah.
If you copy here, that website is known as the default website, correct? Correct or not?
Correct.
We copied HTML 1, 2 sites here, na, guys. Don't you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Yes,
you
yes.
copy anything to the www root, that is known as a default website, correct? You can find it in IIS. Do you remember that?
Right. Right.
So here, what will I do? First, let us deploy to our VM. Then select IIS manage. Then select IIS deploy. Here, what will I do? I need to give my website name as default. And location will be www root, correct? Guys. Now,
Right.
second task, deploy to the website name default. That's it. Don't do anything else. Here, provide the drop location. Done. Here, guys, one website with called default will be, we have given the location of the files in this step. In this step, we are deploying our drop to that location.
Yeah, how you selected this drop?
Here, na? We have added our pipeline to this release. Na? Artifact has been added, na, guys? Correct?
Yeah, how you added that?
Go back here, leave. New release pipeline. New release pipeline. This is step. For any release pipeline, you are going to add an artifact from here now.
Yeah.
From here, this will add. Correct or not? I have added my artifact to this release pipeline. Correct or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I don't want this. What I want.
Agent.
What happened? Yeah. Here, what will I add? What is this relay agent VM1? That is the agent which we have created in the VM. Correct or not?
Yes.
Right. So first on this agent, you are going to add task. First, I'll add task called IIS manage, then IIS deploy. If you add these two tasks, what you need to do, you have to provide the website name, which is default, location will be www root. Second, this one will give the location of the default website. And here, you will be deploying the artifact to that particular default website. Correct? Guys, understood something?
Correct.
Now let me save and create it. What will happen if you go to this release? It will look a little different. Look at here. You can see initialize job. That means it is connecting to our VM. Target is VM1, which we have created. Because our VM is a very low configured VM, it is taking time, guys. If you created a high configured VM, the total process can be finished within a minute. Are you getting my point? Ours is only 1 CPU, 3.5 GB RAM, correct?
Right.
That's the reason it will take nearly 4 to 5 minutes to create. Wait for a minute. Refresh it. Guys, now we are trying to deploy to a VM. Can I use the same agent to deploy to an app service?
Imagine for deployment, sir.
Deploy the same artifact to an app service. Guys, what is the use of a release pipeline?
Deployment.
Deployment of artifact to somewhere, correct?
Right.
Either to an app service, to function app, or to virtual machine, correct? So now we are where we are deploying this particular app pipeline.
Yes, agent.
Deploying to where?
Server.
VM. Correct. You can see job has been initialized. My VM is ready. You can see downloading the artifact to that VM. Done. Manage IIS website. Then deploy. You can deploy the website. When I'm saying deploy the website, what should will happen, guys? To the VM, where are we deploying to the signed www root now? Can you see all the files have come here? How these files came here?
By deployment.
We deploy.
By running the release pipeline only, correct?
Yes, agent. Yeah.
So deployment is successful. How will you test it?
Website, IP address, port number.
No, if for port 80, no need to give port number, correct? Guys, correct or not? Clear or not? Done.
But add
Yeah,
any-
you directly deployed it on 80 number port. How will?
Because it's a default. If it is default or deployed to WW root, it is by default 80.
So for
You
this inbound the port, no need, right?
We have already, when we created this VM, we have enabled that port 80.
Okay.
Don't you remember when we created that VM?
Right.
You remember?
We have done through PowerShell.
No PowerShell, guys. You directly, when you created any VM, inbound port has already been added here. You added like
Oh,
you can add it there or here on. So we have added here. Now, what we will be doing, guys? Let us deploy to an app service by using this pipeline. So what I'm trying to do the second time, what I'm trying to do here,
deploying in a web service, web app,
by using what?
using
Self-hosted agent.
agent, yeah,
Self-hosted agent. Correct or not?
self-hosted.
Till now, we have only used Microsoft hosted agent to deploy, guys. Till now, till
Right.
yesterday. But now we are using our own agent to deploy to an app, VM or to an app service. You can see, I have deployed this web application in my cloud. Now I'll use the same agent, same self-hosted agent to deploy the artifact to this app service.
So is there any special changes you have done in this? No, right?
No need to change. Then just wait, you will see. Once it is, you go back here, you simply go to this release, the same release edit. Now my plan is to deploy it. I don't want these tasks. Instead, which task I need to add? If at all I want to deploy to an app service,
Deploy app service.
other app service deploy, correct?
Right.
But it is running on my agent, correct? This is my agent.
Self-hosted agent. We can delete in the same release.
What?
You have edited in the same release pipeline.
Same release. Yeah, you can create a new release or same release. Nothing will happen. Now. Earlier, two tasks, IIS manage IIS deploy was there. So I removed it and I added a new task. Azure app service deploy. Now when I release it, now tell me what's happening here. When I release
The
this,
same code will be deployed into the Azure apps, like app services.
yeah. But who is deploying it?
Agent.
Our agent, not Microsoft hosted agent.
Our agent.
This is our agent, guys. Our VM is doing it. Correct or not?
Where you have selected this agent?
Here, guys. This one,
Right.
This one. Earlier, it used to be agent job. I removed it and added my deployment group job, correct? Where I have selected my agent. On this agent, I'm executing this task. Whatever task you add, all the tasks will be executed on this agent only, na?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct or not? Guys, are you
Right.
getting it?
Yes.
Yeah, the deployment group is having this agent, right? Like
Yeah.
human-
Deployment group is having our agent.
Yeah, please show
Okay.
that.
Deployment group. We have already seen here. Can you see? This is the agent which is running. Relay agent VM1 in the deployment group.
Yeah. Okay. You just started this same agent, right?
Yeah, we are using the same agent. Na?
Yeah.
To edit it, what agent we are using? This is the same agent. Na? Relay agent VM1, which we have created here. Correct or
Yeah.
not?
Yes.
That way it is correct. If you come back here, if you click on
So
this,
only one Windows server you are using as a agent, and you are using as a Windows web server, right?
I'm using only one agent to deploy my project to a VM or to an app service. Both cases, I'm using my own agent, not Microsoft hosted agent. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Guys,
So
what is the
the difference? Like
difference? Very simple, guys. If you look at this pipeline, what is this run agent? What is this? This is agent given by the Microsoft. Correct? Till now, we have used this agent only, this agent job. Whatever task which we are adding will be get executed on the VM given by the Microsoft. Correct?
Yeah.
Prasad, you just joined, na? Prasad, have you joined late?
No, I joined whenever you have created agent itself on there. Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Did you miss first 20 minutes?
No, just like 5 to 10 minutes only I missed it.
Now you can see this now complete. This particular task is completed. That means if you go back here, when you browse this, you should see the same website. Can you see? I'm able to see the same website. Who deployed this website to app service? Who deployed this website to app service?
Release pipeline,
Release pipeline, not that is not the answer.
Azure agent.
No, our agent, no, self-hosted
Yeah,
agent.
self-hosted agent. Yes.
Self-hosted agent deployed it. First, he deployed to a VM, then he deployed to app service. Same agent is doing the two works, correct?
Yeah.
Understood something, Rahul and everyone? If you don't understand this release agent, tomorrow is build agent, which is very complex. If you don't understand today's class, then tomorrow it will be more problems. Today's topic, release agent. First, guys, what you all need to do, first create a VM. Then what you will be doing, guys? Install web server role. Then what you will do next? Create a new deployment group job. Then what you will do? Copy the script to your VM.
PowerShell.
Yeah, PowerShell script. Then what you need to do? Use the newly created self-hosted
Hosted agent.
to deploy your artifact to VM and to app service.
Welcome to LWPLABS. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view free Azure DevOps live classes. And for more videos like this, please contact the number shown in the description. Happy learning!